somebody, I made the comment on Twitter that
Well, hold on. Is it nerdy related?
adjacent.
I'm recording if you want to tell it.
Let's hold it.
We'll be live in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're live.
And welcome back to the Nub. I'm the Merce.
Hey, it's Felton.
And Triple B.
Alright, so right before we started talking, Quadruple B, Infinite B, the B, was going to start telling us a story. Ooh, that kind of rhymed. And and I cut him off because I could tell by the way he was chuckling that it might actually be really funny. So now, not to put you on the spot there, Quadruple B, but go ahead and share that story with the whole audience, all three of them.
I was saying I really had to worry about my youngest son. Last night, I had tweeted about the Mad Cave talent hunt and how I'd be more than happy to talk about, my experience and offer any advice or anything like that. And somebody had replied to me and said, "How do I get rid of jock itch?" She goes, "Oh wait, you meant writing advice. I'm sorry." And so I told this gentleman that I actually have an old family remedy for jock itch that I hid throughout the text of all 5 issues of Villainous. And so you'd have to buy all 5 issues to get the jock itch. And I'm telling my wife this story, and my youngest son, he goes, "Did you really hide a jock itch remedy?"
Well, wait, so did you?
No.
Oh. Because I actually hid my egg salad sandwich recipe throughout all of Savage Bastards, so you gotta put it together as it goes.
So wait, my theory was right?
Yes.
The perfect egg salad sandwich recipe.
Yes, it's hidden in Savage Bastards, so it's probably best to wait till it comes out in trade and just get all of them together in one piece and just read the recipe all at once. Just saying.
Compilation.
Okay, well, so with that, let's go ahead over to Felton with the video game news.
All right, so to go along with my... No, I don't want notification. To go along with my news story from last night, there were a bunch of announcements, new games, and there is going to be a brand new Warhammer game from the devs of Vermintide.
Did you just clap your hands?
Yeah, I was excited, sorry.
Oh, okay. See, well, now that we can't see you, we don't know what you're doing. Like, you could be doing all kinds of freaky things.
Oh, God! I made it...
Symbol.
I made the screen too big. Okay.
Yeah, you made it weird.
Yep.
It's okay.
There we go. I fixed it. So anyway, it's going to be a game very much like Vermintide, I believe, but in the actual Warhammer future universe. So think guns, technology, spaceships. The enemies look like they're going to be some kind of zombies. So it's Warhammer 40K Darktide.
Hold on. You're boring Infinity to death with your news about this game.
But it's going to be awesome, though. Oh, I can actually see that he's bored. Oh, this is terrible.
He's down there just like...
My fears that people find me boring are being confirmed. What do I do? Technology is awful.
So people are trying to go to sleep to this podcast. Can you continue your story about this Vermilion?
So what I like to do with Warhammer is I'll take the minifigures and I will take my mini paintbrush and I'll go ahead and I'll paint the head. I like just painting the hands. That's what I do for people. I paint the hands and the fingernails on the figures. And, I really like to put a lot of effort into the fingers, and I really like the creases and to really, really get in there in the folds of the skin and the knuckles. And that's my hobby. That's what I do for fun in my spare time.
I just want you to know it's so much creepier because we can't actually see anything. We just see your symbol, like, lighting up green. So it's like... I don't know. It's just the creepy, disembodied voice talking about the folds of the hands and the... Yeah, it's weird, man. It's really weird.
I just like painting. I sell it for $500 a finger, so...
Yep, and you've made how much now?
Nothing.
Fantastic. Good job. All right, so let's bounce it on over to Infinity and give us some Kickstarter news, if you would.
I have no idea.
Did I put you on the spot there?
So I've actually got one that I think you guys will enjoy here. Not my usual style, but I really like the look of this. It's called Swords in Silence. Let's see.
Is
a comic
it the
about...
of Swords and Silence, or?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it a samurai-looking thing?
Yeah.
Okay, there we
Swords
go.
and Silence is a sequel to Swords and Sorrows, which is also
Okay.
available for purchase in this campaign. I was looking for a synopsis here.
Ooh, they're making fat
But
cash
it's
on
very
this one.
like, samurai looking.
Actually, I think Felton, if you scroll down a little bit to the left, you can actually tell us what the story is. Sorry, just scroll up. I apologize. Up.
Nope.
We'll do it live.
Here we go.
There you go. Why
All
don't you
right.
give us a snap there?
Me?
Yeah, we'll just read it out
Okay.
loud.
In 2018, 210 backers helped us release Swords and Sorrows. Now we're back at it again for its sequel, Swords and Silence. Rat has gone from assassin to wanderer as he walks across the countryside to seek peace away from the guild. In an attempt to make an example out of him, the guild has sent its best killers after him. Can Rat find peace when death follows wherever he goes? Both Swords and Sorrows and Swords and Silence are available this campaign for those that need to catch up on the story.
Now look for their third installment, which is actually going to be Swords and Swallowers, I believe. The third one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I think that maybe.
If they use that now, they have to at least credit you.
Yeah, I should get like a penny on each comic sold after that. You know, right? Because
the rewards are nice. Just $4, you get a Sword and Silence digital copy.
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
not bad at all.
Scrolling up too high.
Physical and digital, and an art print for $8.
Oh, that's really good. Okay.
Yeah, so some really, really great, reasonable prices on these.
But here's the thing: where do I get what? How much do I have to pay to actually get some goddamn silence?
I just
guaranteed
swords, but
now I just can't get that song out of my head, like the Sound of Silence, like, you know.
Of silence.
that was really nice.
I know.
Yeah, that wasn't bad actually.
Just keep going. Like,
Give us a couple more bars there.
No, it's all right.
All right, so I gotta do a quick one because we want to add one of our Into the Nerd interviews at the end of this podcast. So we just started on our last podcast for Hanging with Web Show. Please go check them out and check that video out if you haven't yet. We started doing the 2020 survival guide information basically for our nubs out there. And we're not talking about your regular stuff, okay? The stuff that everybody else is worried about, COVID, the state of our country, killer bees or killer hornets or killer wasps. I don't know, some kind of killer flying insectoid that has a stinger. So what we're more concerned about is the possibility of 2020 occurrences. Like last time we talked about the hide behind. Did I get it right this time?
Yes.
Okay. So this time, because he won't stop talking about it, I'm going to say that this survival guide we need to discuss for 2020, the Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever they're called in Antarctica.
Yowie in Australia.
Whatever they're called in Australia. Awi. So we're going to turn to our resident expert on the Sasquatch, Mr. Felton Hotglue.
Hey, what's up?
Tell us a little bit about the dangers, what we should be looking for when it comes to a Sasquatch.
So basically, what the
skunk ape too.
Yep. Skunk ape in Florida. Basically, my best advice is if you're in the woods and you suddenly find yourself in a position where you smell something really, really bad, and you didn't eat the potato salad recipe that was scattered across Savage Bastards comics. Okay.
I need to make sure that we have this accurate. It's actually an egg salad sandwich.
Egg salad. Oh, even better. Okay, that's going to create a pungent smell. So if you haven't eaten that recipe,
It's worth it.
Yeah, and you're out in the woods and you smell something horrendous, and you all of a sudden get a feeling of fear that comes over you that you shouldn't be there. Okay, that's probably because a Sasquatch is farting on you and attacking you with odors, and you need to basically get out of there, okay? Because that's what they do. They attack you with odors. It makes you panic, right? So you do something stupid, and they're going to throw rocks at you, or something crazy, because they've been known to do that. Also, my favorite.
They will slowly walk across a river ravine. That's one of the go-to kind of things. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is my favorite Sasquatch. He's called Sax Squatch. He plays the saxophone. And amazing YouTube channel if you haven't seen it. YouTube Sax Squatch. Very talented creature thing. I don't know. Does Sasquatch have humanity? I think they voted on it in California that they do. I don't know. But, yeah, so...
I think they just actually won the right to vote in California. I think that was...
Well, I remember a few years ago there being controversy that if Sasquatch was actually identified as a real creature, that we would grant it the status of humanity. So it would actually be illegal to shoot a Sasquatch. Which is wild to me, because we taught gorillas sign language, so if it's self-aware, I mean...
But in Florida, we still have the stand your ground, right? So if a Sasquatch does approach you in Florida, you're still safe to shoot them, I believe. Or if they break into your house, or
as long as it's wearing
if they bought like Skittles and an Arizona iced tea, pretty much.
Pretty much, Florida is the Wild West of the United States now.
I swear, right? The
Sasquatch
is on a jog, and
he gets chased down by two ignorant assholes.
Like the state. Anyways, I know we don't get political on this, but just for a minute, and if this loses us people listening, I really don't care, because I gotta say this, man, I'm getting so tired of hearing all lives matter. Okay. Because, in essence, all lives do matter, right? I mean, we all agree that all lives matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But currently, in the world that we live in right now, and the things that are going on that have come to the forefront, we should be concerned with those lives who are being lost, for stupid reasons, we'll say. You know what I mean? And a majority of those people are black, So right now, we should be concerned with black lives mattering, all lives matter, of course, and if all lives matter, then people should not be offended or freak out when people say Black Lives Matter, in my opinion. And that's just my soapbox. That's I didn't even realize I'm wearing my Black Panther shirt right now, but that's just it's just one of those things. It seems like it should be common sense. It should be something that shouldn't be argued about. We shouldn't have to have discussions about it, or there shouldn't. People losing their S over it, online. But then again, I don't really take much stock into people that get into arguments on, online. So
my only caveat to that is I don't subscribe to the entire narrative that's being promoted there. I look at the big.
That's a totally different subject. I know.
Well, no, I look at the big picture, and I look at the victims, like black victims of crime, who are murder victims. And I think, well, their lives mattered also. It doesn't just matter people who were killed by bad police officers. Though there's so many more victims of crime that don't have a voice and aren't being addressed as far as the media, the main narrative that's being promoted. And I consider myself to be, first and foremost, like, I am a victim advocate in my job. Like, I show up and I help people.
Understand the majority of this is coming from the media's point of view and not the actual point of view of people who are supporters of Black Lives Matter, So for me, from what I'm seeing from actual Black Lives Matter protesters and things like that, it's not necessarily just about police violence towards black people. It's just, it's about, everything from the way they're treated, from, the differences in pay to, pretty much all things that affect your life, So, again, I don't want to get too much into it because I understand, where you're coming from too, especially with your job and stuff. But
as a donut maker, artisan donut maker.
Donut maker, exactly. And I at least here on the Nub, most of us, are supportive of all lives matter, of course, But right now we're focused more on Black Lives Mattering because those are the disenfranchised, as it were, So anyways, that's our soapbox. That's my soapbox. And without getting too political, let's get back to the fun. Can't believe this is brought on by some Sasquatch talk, but Sasquatch lives matter too. So
Well, it's just interesting that you can use, and again, using art and comedy to address a real issue. I mean, that's
But anyways, so with that somber note, I totally just brought the whole podcast down. I'm sorry.
I'll just edit all that out in post. It's fine.
There we go. That's right. No, keep it in. All right. So, so we did our survival guide. So please, 2020, watch out for Sasquatches now.
Unless they're playing saxophone, then you can enjoy it.
Exactly. Do not tease them with beef jerky because that's just wrong. All right. And watch out for the hide behinds. Mm-hmm. Hide behinds? Okay.
Yes.
Last podcast I kept calling them look behinds, so I'm an idiot. Other than that, anything else before we go, guys?
No.
This is great. I can actually watch like Quadruple B just like no.
You have no idea how much I've actually done this in previous. Well, I nod along. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Or you're just like no.
No, I don't like that. No, I don't agree.
No. So, until next time, I hope you guys enjoy the Into the Nerd interview that we have after this. I'm the Merce.
It's Felton.
And the Bald Bearded Bard.
And we'll talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
Time to get out of this bra.
It's a little like hiccup. And welcome back to the Nub Podcast. We have another great interview here with two legendary, I would say, almost cosplayers in Brevard. If you guys want to introduce yourselves here.
Hi, I'm Christina Johnson from the Art of CJ.
Hi, I'm Holden Terry from Red Fire Dragon Cosplayer.
And this is actually one of my favorite couple cosplayers. I love the fact that every time we see you guys at a con or an event or something like that, you guys are always in some kind of costume, I love your Witcher, by the way.
Thank you very much.
I wish I had a coin to toss to you, but I don't.
I've actually had some people toss coins at me, or say, I wish I had a coin to toss.
Yeah, see? I would toss money at you, but I can't afford that. So,
well,
if I get some pennies, though, I got you.
Yeah, but next time I think maybe if we ever had a booth here, we'll set up a little Witcher thing where you literally just toss coins at me.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Yeah, it's a great way to make money, too, at the same time.
Yeah, it's
so,
like $1, you get 4 quarters, or 50 cents worth to toss at a Witcher.
Just keep in mind that some of these kids might actually really toss a coin at you. So
when I do it, I'll probably have packs. So I'll be like, come on, Sprint. It's like Little League. Hit me with your best shot.
Nice. So now, basically, again, I see you guys at pretty much every event locally. You guys have been big supporters for all nerddoms and things, and we really appreciate that. So what is the next step for you guys in your cosplay? Are you going to start trying to get booths and be guests at cons?
Yeah, we're definitely going to try to do that.
We're definitely going to try and do. We're definitely going to try selling more of her artwork.
Yes.
And
I'm sorry I left that out. Christina is a fantastic artist. We see a lot of her work on Facebook. Where can they see your art on? I know it's on Instagram and Facebook, correct?
Yes. You can find me on Facebook at The Art of CJ and on Instagram, The Art of Christina Johnson.
Mm-hmm. I know you did a really good Foxtail when she was doing her Sailor Moon cosplay at our Nerd United in Brevard meetup. The only one that we've done so far, although we do plan to do more.
Yes, we need to do more.
We're going to call them Nerd Tours.
Yes.
That's what we came up with. So, well, actually, I can't even take credit for that. You know who came up with that was actually Chris, who owns Ready Set Game.
Yes, I'm familiar with them.
Yeah. He's the one that he's like, you should call it Nerd Tours. I was like, that's a great idea. But anyways, so you guys are going to start becoming guests and having the cosplay thing. Now, and you're going to be selling art there too, obviously, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And now, have you been involved in any of the local movie projects that have been going on, like Bocus and such?
We have not, unfortunately. With our schedules the way it is with work and school, we haven't had the opportunity or the chance to. But hopefully within the next few years we can do a little bit more of that.
Well, I've noticed that Jake Estrada looks like he's going to make movies till the day he dies now.
That's a very Jake move. Very Jake move.
So I'm sure that you'll be able to get in at least one of the 100 ones that he does. Just have to keep your schedules open.
Exactly.
We feel like once we are done with school and everything, we'll be able to do more in the community and just everywhere in general.
Absolutely. You're focusing on the important part right now, which is
Yes.
the schooling.
Yep, it is.
So, how are you enjoying this con?
I love it. I've spent almost all my money here already.
One thing we really like is supporting local cons and everything. So cons all over the state of Florida, if we can go to them, big or small, doesn't matter, we'll go to it.
Yeah. And we love seeing you guys. Like, I mean, I know that we always are in passing usually, but hey, how's it going?
Exactly.
Because the cool thing is that most of these cons that we do, most of the events that we do, have a lot to do.
Yes.
There's a lot of events. There's a lot of like panels and booths and things to enjoy. So I'm so glad they invited us here to actually podcast from the event. Now, here's the big question. I know that you guys got engaged. Am I correct?
Yes, we are engaged.
We did get
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
So actually, it's a two-part question. All right. So first of all, have you guys set a date?
It's going to be probably 2 years from now because we're wrapping up our degrees.
Yeah, that's smart. That's the best way to do it.
Yep.
Secondly, are you inviting the Nub to your wedding?
Of course.
Of course.
Oh yes, we got an invite. Free cake. Oh yeah.
Not only that, but she likes Disney, and so we're really looking at a Disney theme.
Okay.
So what it is, we'll do Disney properties.
Mhm.
So what it is, we'll have one table that's like something for Frozen. So you got Olaf, you have Snow White, you maybe even have a Seven Dwarfs table. But since Disney owns Star Wars,
Mhm.
we're gonna have a Darth Vader. We're gonna have a
Oh,
Luke
man.
Skywalker. We're gonna have a Rey.
I'm gonna
We're
come dressed as
Kylo
Baby
Ren.
Yoda. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
might
absolutely
even
I
have
happen.
a
want to
Baby
see
Yoda.
that. I wanna see
But Baby Yoda might be for the kids' table, but
That's fine by me. That's fine. I'll sit at the kids' table as long as I get to be Baby Yoda in a giant potato sack. I'm okay with that. So, it's almost the end of the show here. Can you share with us basically what your favorite part of the Space Coast Comic Con was this year?
Well, this year we had a special guest with us. We brought Holden's cousin Trinity for her first con.
Oh, her
So
first con.
her very
Oh,
first
okay.
con. She's 16 and she's very much been buying everything today. Like, I loved her reaction when I bought her the Hello Kitty plushie. Like, she loved that thing so much.
So basically, you guys are starting her on the nerd addiction
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
she's gonna now when she has to go through rehab, because she's bought too many Funko Pops or whatever the case may be is. Now it's gonna be your fault.
yeah. But that's the great thing about small cons. It's a chance. A lot of us here, vendors, cosplayers. We all eventually become like family. And
Yeah.
Yes.
me personally, the fact that I can share this with a member of my family, who's into cosplay, who loves anime, who loves all this stuff. It's an amazing feeling, and God help me, I love her so much, and I'm really happy I get a chance to share this with her, and I'm happy I get to share it with my beautiful fiance as well.
Well, that's awesome, and it's great that it's becoming like a full family
Oh,
experience.
yeah.
Speaking of families, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna put you guys on the spot like that.
Okay.
I just wanted to see the eyes like bulge out of your skull as I said that.
Oh God! Don't...
It's like the more you show, it's like
she does occasionally go crazy over baby stuff, but we have a lot of friends who have little babies and everything.
Yes, that too. Yeah.
Well,
So-
I just really want to freak you out with like and Christina and I want to tell you something.
She'll tell you. There are times when she will say the wrong thing, and I'm
I
like,
don't even mean to do it.
"Oh God, are you telling me where?"
No.
And I'm already at the part where I'm not saying "Are you?" I'm like, "Are we gonna?"
Wait, what's going on here? Hold on.
we can't excite the moms too much. They'll be like, "Yay, babies!"
Exactly.
Exactly. So yeah, keep that on low. No.
Well, I'm glad that you guys came out. I love your cosplays. I love the fact that you guys are this adorable
Yeah.
cosplaying couple. And I can't wait to see you guys at the next one.
Definitely.
Definitely.
All right. Well, we're gonna close out this interview.
All right.
Thank you guys for listening to Nerds United and Brevard.
Thank you for
I
having
apologize.
us.
Hold on, before we close this out, where can we find you on Facebook and Instagrams? And
You can
everything?
find me at Holden Red Fire Dragon Cosplayer on Instagram and Facebook.
There we go. Man, I was almost a terrible host there. I mean, I'm not a great host, but I was almost a terrible host. And we'll go. Like I said, we'll close this out now, and listen up for the next one.